morning everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. Whatever you're doing, I'm just going to check the pool. How's it doing? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Oh god, the seagulls. You got seagulls. Some loud noise, but I didn't know where it was coming from again. But yeah, it's absolutely boiling in here today. I didn't even know what the temperature is yet. I think it was... I'll ask Alexa. Alexa, what is the temperature today?
At the moment, it's 21 degrees Celsius.
That's hotter than that, love.
Today, you can expect a high of 22 degrees.
22, you're joking, that's hotter than that. But anyway, I thought I would give you an update on Stanley's doctor and things, because they actually phoned me, so yeah, I'll tell you about that. I knew she was lying. I know it's hotter than 21. So I was going to do it in a separate video, but I thought I'll do it as a sit down talky thing. I might move the camera around a lot because I haven't got a tripod. I need to get one. But anyway, as on my last video, I phoned his specialist, I don't know what you'd call him, endocrinologist, and he didn't have the time to talk to me because I just don't know, they're all behind with appointments and stuff like that. So his secretary just said, he can't talk to you today, and that's it, go to your GP. That was Friday. So on Tuesday I got a phone call from, I don't know what she is to him, but she was an endocrinologist as well at the hospital where Stanley's doctor is. And she listened to everything. She was absolutely brilliant. I've never spoken to a doctor who sat and explained everything to me. She explained about his pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, I think that's called. So many big words. Hypothalamus. That's what's damaged, I think, with Stanley. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, I think so. He's got pituitary stalk interruption syndrome. So I said that everything had happened, explained what went on, what he goes like, things like that, and she's come up with a few explanations. I can't speak properly tonight. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm a bit tired. One, it could be his blood sugar level, which could be quite dangerous. She actually said it could be deadly. So we've got a monitor now on the way out. Grace has found announcements on Alexa. She's a gnome. Now she's singing. Right, anyway, it could be his glucose, and she sent out her blood, what is it? Blood. Oh, he's alright, Gracie. Blood, I don't know, what do you call it? Like where you take a bit of blood sugars, that's it. Do his blood sugars to see if that could be causing her. And she's told me for a normal person that should be between 4 and 7, and she told us to get some glucose drinks, and so we got Lucozade, because I'm pretty sure that's a glucose drink, but I'll double check. And the next thing could be epilepsy. They want to check for epilepsy again, but the thing is, she said, because he's had the EEG on your head, yeah, that it wouldn't show on them unless he was having an episode. So that's another thing. So we've got blood sugar levels, epilepsy again, or it could be his cortisol. I have got a feeling it's cortisol. I've done my own research. I know you shouldn't Google, but I'm on a lot of growth hormone pan, hypopituitarism pages and things like that, and I've put up what Stanley's doing, and everyone's come back with that. I don't know if that's to do with adrenal insufficiency, I'm not sure, but we've got that it could be his cortisol. So he's been put in for a full hormone count, yeah, hormone count, well, you know what I mean, full blood, and it's got to be that horrible cannula put in, and he's going to be pumped with glucose. There's a special word. I'm hoping she sent the letter out. I might be able to actually sit and explain it a bit better, but she gave me so much stuff to remember. She was brilliant. The full hormone test where he has a cannula, they check his blood, and then they give him glucose, and then they see what his levels do. They're also going to check his levels of growth hormone and try and do most of his other, I think she said all or most of his other hormones, pituitary hormones, I think that's right. So we're waiting for an appointment for that. She also, because he's been drinking a lot, and there's something called diabetes insipidus, I think, and they're looking into that as well. But the thing is, he's drinking a lot, but he's not actually weeing a lot, so I don't really, it might just be habit, but he has started to drink a hell of a lot more, and that would mean, if that diabetes insipidus means his kidneys, his pituitary gland isn't producing the hormones for his kidneys to concentrate the urine, so it's literally going straight through, and that's why they're drinking more. But I don't think it is that, because he isn't weeing as much. I've got to do a 3-day diary, that's what we're doing, but I'm going to do it for a week, because I think he's different days. And I had to wear a nappy the other day, that was fun. And what else are we doing? They're also going to look at his glucose levels as well, because Dave's nanny's, I think she's type 1, I think, diabetes, so it runs in the family. So they're looking into all that. I'm trying to think what else they said. Oh, that's another thing. It could be his blood pressure, because hormones control that as well. I never knew that hormones controlled your blood pressure. That I found out so much things about hormones that I didn't even know existed. Like, you wouldn't believe how much, like, your pituitary gland and bits and pieces done, and that's amazing. So we've got to go through all that test again. He's had it done before, and we had to cancel it because I think that was before his growth hormone. I think that was October 2018, and he started growth hormone December 2018, and we had to stop the test because they couldn't get the cannula and his little arm swelled up. But I'm hoping, because you have to fast as well, but I'm hoping the day before we could get a lot of water into him, like liquids, and that will help his veins come up more. Someone did tell me that, they went, the more you drink the better your veins are. So I'm going to give that a go. But the thing is, I can't go because it's one adult per child because of coronavirus, so Dave's going to have to take him. And I'm not being funny, for a little person he's quite strong, because you have to hold them down when they have their needles and things like that. That sounds horrible, but you know what I mean, like hold their arm, like still. Oh. And Dave's a lot stronger than me, because Stanley is quite strong for a little person. So Dave's going to take him to that, and yeah, and hopefully we get some results from it. I don't really know. I'll be surprised if it isn't his cortisol, but I don't know. I've got a feeling that it might be cortisol, or it's going to come back nothing, but I don't know. And then they're going to look more into the epilepsy side of it. But yeah, so we've got that going on. I did tell him that it's when it's mainly hot, humid weather, because it's really hot today, and he's drunk a hell of a lot today. What's the time? What is the time for a little person? I think he's had about over a litre, and it's only 11 o'clock, and he's only little, so that's a lot of water for him. So yeah, that's our next step. So hopefully the cannula go in this time, and we can get his full thing checked, because they just went by what they could get out last time. So fingers crossed, if it is anything, we can get it sorted before he starts school, because that is what I am worrying about, because he's got to go to school, and if anything happened like that, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if the school phoned the ambulance straight away. It's like, that's scary. So I'm watching him today. He could be drinking a lot because of the hot weather, but I'm going to watch him today, see how we get on. If we start going funny, I haven't got the blood sugar level monitor yet, but I'll just keep a close eye on him. He's tired, so he might have a nap, hopefully. God, we had the night from hell last night. Grace just doesn't sleep. She's always been like that. George was playing a game and kept shouting out and screaming with his friends, and woke Jack and Stanley up. So I think I was up till then to about 1 o'clock. And then I just lay there, because I was so hot in my bedroom. I just laid there, and I didn't get to sleep till about 4 o'clock. You know when your brain go a bit funny? I was thinking, because there's been a lot of burglaries around here with dogs and houses and that, and like chalk marks. And I laid there and I thought, oh my god, what if someone come through my window now? And then I couldn't sleep. And then it got to 3 o'clock, and we've got a baby monitor. It's the first time we've ever used a baby monitor, because they scare me to death, because of in case ghosts talk to you. and someone obviously walked past, or a seagull or something, and made like this squawking noise, and I jumped out of my skin. I laid there like this, thinking that was a ghost coming through the monitor. So yeah, I ain't had a very I'm like a child. I ain't had a very good night's sleep, so I just feel like, you know, like you feel like you're stoned, like you're not really with it. That's how I feel today. But yeah, I don't know. Grace is going to her nanny's today. I think they're just gonna have a play in the pool, because it's in the shade, our pool, and it's cool, really cool water, so that might do him good. Yeah, just going with the flow. George went out with his friends for the first time the other day, like on his own. I topped his phone up. I haven't done that for years. That was like flashbacks when I dialed the number and topped it up. And he had a whale of a time, so I'm pleased, because he's 11 now, that he's getting out and about and he started high school. I felt really quite pleased for him. I'm a bit jealous actually, because I thought, oh, I can remember being 11. But he got on really well and had a really good time, which I'm really pleased about. We've had a leak.
I'm going to fall with my dress on.
No, 'cause it's not done yet. Can you just hang on a minute?
Do you feel like I go on it?
No, just hang on. I thought it was full up, but obviously it's been leaking. Look.
Yes, it's been leaking because it was blown up.
Look what we're spotted.
It's going to dry out.
It's a froggy.
Where is it? It's making rain.
Can you see him? He's alright.
If it does fun, we'll dry out.
He bounced. He bounced. Shh. Go see him if you want. You might be scaring him.
Hello. He jumped in the bush.
Come on, get in. Where is the ring? Oh, right. Yeah, alright.
Beach ball. Beach ball.
Hang on, I'll put you in. You're running away from me. How am I meant to get you in if you're running away?
Son, can you get the swimming ring?
I'll go get it in a minute.
Wait! Yay!
Shush, because Daddy's in bed, alright?
Okay. Wait! Butt crashing. Hey! I got
So Grace has now gone to her nanny's. I'm absolutely sweating, and I'm now going to try and do my uniform haul. It's organised chaos, believe me. We're here for tonight because I'm literally just tidying up, and I filmed the uniform video and I'm going to try and put it up for tonight if I can. But we got Stanley's appointment. It's next Friday the 7th, yeah, and I wouldn't have been able to go anyway because all his medicine's being delivered that day and I have to sign for it. So yeah, so Dave's going to take him to that. So yeah, we got a date quite quick. So thank you for watching. We'll see you again another day. Goodbye.